Good morning, guys. How is everybody this morning? Normally, I would do my podcast today, but it seems that my podcast is, the app has actually gone down. So I figured I'd just do a quick live today. What I was going to talk about on my podcast today was I was talking to my friend Mark Dudek, and he has an awesome company. It's called Truly Pure, and it's amazing. Carl, good morning, my friend. How are you? And Mark has a product that it actually helps purify water. So I actually mix it now. Brian, good morning, brother. How are you? Kevin, good morning. Chris, what's up? So this product that I'm actually using, I mix it in with all my protein drinks and my pre-workout. It's called Truly Pure. TRULYPUR. Check it out. But I asked him, we were talking last night, and he said, I asked him let him pick the topic today, what it was going to be. And it's all about paying it forward. Carl, I love you, brother. You're always paying it forward. And sometimes when I'm doing my podcast, what I actually do is I actually pick quotes from people that mean a lot to me. And one of the quotes was, sometimes you can't pay it back, but you can always pay it forward. You know, it's like for me, I grew up for the first 30 years of my life just thinking about me all the time, and now I'm actually starting to, thinking about other people and doing things. Hey, Alan, how are you, brother? Now I'm actually doing things, for other people. Another one that came up was, no act of kindness, however small, is ever wasted. Alan, I'm doing awesome, man. And then one of the other, it's not a quote, but one of my friends, Stephen Kuhn, he's amazing. He's awesome. He teaches you that you have to live the HIT principle, which is honesty, integrity, transparency. Ed, good morning, brother. And that if you really live the HIT principles, honesty, integrity, transparency, and you live your life without expectations, you live such a better life because you're doing for others and not expecting back. And it's amazing. Richie, good morning, my friend. And it's amazing when you put stuff out there, how it comes back to you tenfold. Like I had a problem with my plumbing this morning, and gentleman came by, local guy, and he came in. He fixed the problem that I had, and then I'm like, well, how much you want? He's like, nothing. And I'm like, well, why not? He's like, next time you need a new faucet, just come in, I'll take care of it. So automatically I went out to all my Facebook pages and just promoted his business. I just posted it right now. It was just like, boom, it went out there. And now he picked up like 3 clients already. But he just did it because he was trying to pay it forward. And I think that a lot of people, they don't believe in that pay it forward, They always think of, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? Now, when I met Gary Vee, and we actually talked for a little while, we were talking about one of his books, that jab, jab, jab hook. That sometimes you just have to give. And it comes back to you in spades. When you give to people, it comes back in spades. So like what I believe is, my friends, like all my friends that are on here, I will promote my friends 10 times more than I'll ever promote myself. And now I'm finding that my friends are promoting me without me even asking to be promoted. They just do it because, now we're friends. I treat everybody like family. Because I believe the more friends, the more friends that you have, the better life is. And my wife, when we had our problem with this faucet yesterday, she's like, just call somebody. You know everybody. And it was nice to hear that, that she knows that I know a lot of people. I promote a lot of people. And I can't wait to be able to step on stage and actually talk to people about what my now if you guys are looking for any kind of health supplements, if you're on the keto diet, you got to talk to Mike Race. Mike Race is awesome. Guys, I'm just going to ask you while you're watching, if you could just hit that like button, if you can hit that heart button, please, and hit the share button to help. We got to try to help beat Facebook's algorithm. Daniel, why don't you get to work, bro? You ain't got time to be watching me. Get to work. I love you, Daniel. You're awesome, dude. I can't wait to spend a little bit more time with you. But like I said, now that I'm actually starting to get out there and speak more, I was talking to a pastor yesterday. He's like, well, what are you all about? And I told him, I came from drug addiction, alcoholism, homelessness, and now I'm trying to help other people that are going through the addictions. A lot of people that are going through issues. And then I have a lot of people that I talk to, and they're like, well, you're not going to make any money off of that. And I'm like, I'm not really worried about that. I think that I put out enough positive stuff. God's going to take care of me. God's going to take care of me and my family. I'll always be blessed. Because I believe that if you are a blessing to other people, people will be a blessing in your life. So, come on, guys, if you have any questions, throw them up there. I'm here. Anybody wants to come on live, we'll go come on together. I'm just hanging out this morning. Ron, I try to have a heart of gold, brother. Legacy is a real wealth, brother. You know what Gary Vee always says, and something that I've made it probably my mantra, that legacy is greater than currency. And I've kind of really decided that that's where I'm headed. I think about what kind of father I'm going to be, what kind of, when I die, what kind of legacy I leave for my children. Is my, people going to come up to my wife and my kids and say, you know what, he really helped me. If I could just help one person change their thought and life process. Daniel, good morning, brother. How are you? If I can help them just change that one process of getting them clean, sober, and healthy, and they could be there for their family instead of overdosing or leaving the family, if I can create that one ripple, life would be awesome. My goal is to help 1 million people. I know that's a crazy goal, but that's my goal, is to be able to help 1 million people. Because I remember when I first got clean in 1988, 1989, I didn't have any help. I had nobody. I was on my own. I was a 20-year-old kid, sitting in an AA meeting with a bunch of these old fucks, and they would tell me, listen, just got to, I tell them, what do I need to do, to stay clean and sober? And they would just tell me, just sit down and shut up. So I did, that's what got me clean and sober. Mark Miller. Now, guys, if you want to talk about a superstar, Mark Miller is the man. Mark Miller is awesome. Like I said, guys, if you can, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the heart button, because that's the only way that I'm able to be able to get my message out with the new Facebook algorithms. Now, some of the things I want to talk about is I'm not totally prepared yet because I'm still getting all my paperwork together. I got some brand new sponsors that are going to sponsor the podcast and sponsor my lives. One is Dodson Designs, my friend Dodson. He is awesome. He makes some of the best leather work. If you like leather work done, definitely Dodson Designs. I'm actually going to commission him to see if he can do me a nice wallet, and I'll actually going to put him on here. And he actually does hand-made leather products. And we were talking, he makes belts, he makes wallets, keychains, pouches, purses. If you want anything leather, Donald Dodson Designs. He's awesome. I got a couple new sponsors that are coming up. Like I said, my friend Mark, Truly Pure. I actually tried it. It was I actually put it. I had a bottle like this, and it was full of tap water, and I put a couple drops in there. Ron Simone, my brother from another mother, what's going on? This guy, if you want real estate, Ron is the man. He is the superhero. All right, now I love you, brother. Ron is a superhero. I would love to have him come on and talk to you about what he does. I don't know if you're busy, if you got time, but he is a superhero. If you need anything, if you're looking for a house, you're looking to sell a house, Ron is the man, okay? And me and him are working tight. We're working on some stuff, and we just found out that somebody in one of our groups wasn't doing the right thing. So Ron, I ain't no hero, brother. I'm just another bozo on the bus. But we found out somebody in both of our groups was screwing people. So we called them out on both of them. So it's all part about paying it forward. You can either pay it forward positively or negatively. So we're letting people know that if you're on our groups, we're going to let people know, give you shout outs if you're doing good things. We're going to give you shout outs if you're doing bad things. Okay? Because the only way to actually run your business properly is to treat people like family. And Ron, he actually came up, he actually went down to the guy's house and confronted him. So Ron is the man. Dark, how are you, brother? How are you doing? If you guys can, while we're talking, if you guys hit that like, hit that share button, hit the heart, I'd really appreciate it. So like I said, the only thing I wanted to talk about today was just paying it forward, having an attitude of gratitude. I came back, and after I got hurt this last time, Dylan, how are you, brother? After this last time, I was laying in a hospital bed, totally blind. Because this eye, I'm blind already, and then I got blinded on this eye. I was laying in a hospital bed. I started, you start reevaluating your life when you're laying in a hospital bed, and you really start thinking about, what's important in life. When I was laying in a hospital bed, it didn't matter how much money I had in my wallet. It didn't matter how many friends I have on Facebook, which I have a lot of friends, and I'm very grateful. But it matters who's in your little circle. So, and then as I was sitting there blind, I started thinking, what kind of legacy am I leaving in my life? And that's when this whole thing with trying to pay it forward. So, guys, I'm going to head out. I just wanted to, if you guys are thinking about, building your careers, if you're thinking about building your friendships, building your family, in order to be a friend, you got to have a friend, In order to be a good spouse, in order to have a good spouse, you got to be a good spouse, In order to be, you want to be a good father, you got to do it. You have to pay it forward. It's even with your kids. Like me, my kids, I'm always trying to put positive in them. I'm always trying to pay it forward to them. I'm always giving and giving and giving. And I feel that the more I give, the more I'm blessed. So, guys, I just wanted to say that. Sorry I rambled on a little bit, but it was just something that came into my heart. So, I'm going to reiterate one more time. If you want some great leather work, go to Dodson Designs. You got to check it out. Check out their website, DodsonDesigns.com. And also, if you have a pool, if you have fish tanks, if you want to start drinking clean water and not having used the filters, truly pure. And Ken, my brother, now this guy is amazing. He helps people that, like myself, that help veterans that are going through issues with suicide, depression, and he is always there. He's always putting himself out. He's always there for people. He's awesome, and I just want to thank Ken. I want to thank you for your friendship. It means a lot to me, what you're doing. And hopefully we can collaborate. Maybe one day we can do a Facebook Live together. Morning, how are you, brother? You know, maybe we can get people talking about... I didn't mean to go off on this one, but since Ken stopped in, most people don't realize that 35 first responders a day commit suicide. And that's including police officers, firefighters, corrections officers, veterans. 35 a day commit suicide. And that's what I'm really trying to get out into the world. That's why I started my own Facebook group. It's called Recovery Redemption. It's for people that are, you know, are in recovery or want to be redeemed, or, you know, they just want to come every day and hear that positiveness to come out. Kevin, put that number down. Put your number down in there now so people can get in touch with you. People can always get in touch with me. There you go. There it is. People can always get in touch with me. They can message me 24/7. I'll get back to you. You know, if you're, and you're, you know, we actually have another Facebook group that I'm a part of. Me and my friend Mark, Ken, and they're actually a great. Hold on one second. Let me just get something. It's one of my. It's called Joint Task Force 22-0, and like I said, what it does, it actually helps people to help unite, educate, and conquer. It helps people that are going through problems. So if you have anybody that you're close to, even if you're a first responder. Sean Alexander, my brother, how are you? I see you're doing big things, bro. I'm proud of you. I love what you're doing. I love that you're putting all that positive stuff out there. If you guys are watching this right now, please hit the like button, please hit the heart button, and please hit the share button so we can get this out to people that might need it. But like I was saying, if you are a first responder, if you know somebody that's a first responder, follow us at Joint Task Force 22-0, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And if you have any questions, you guys can always message me. So, all right, guys, I'm heading out. Just want to tell you, love you. Oh, also thanks to one of my sponsors, Blue Line Beasts. If you support the police department, if you back the blue like I do, go to BlueLineBeast.com. They have awesome T-shirts, hoodies, anything you can think of at BlueLineBeast.com. All right, guys, you can also check me out, Recovery and Redemption. It's a podcast. Check that out. And I'm going to head out. I love you guys. Peace.